Our craft today are stamped calendars by Stacy. And this is something that she gives out as her Christmas presents, and they are just absolutely wonderful, and everyone looks forward to them every year. So let's see how she makes them.
Okay, I'm going to show you how I make my calendars. Today I'm making my July 2026 calendar. And my process is I usually start on Pinterest to get ideas. And I look at maybe 4th of July cards, get some ideas from there, and then I um, get one that I like and I just start mocking one up to see if it's something I like. Sometimes I add other things to it. If I'm like today on this one, I just didn't. I started with the red and the stars, and then I thought, oh, it needs a little something else. So then I did the little small stars to kind of add a little bit more to it. So what I do is I take a 11 by 8.5 paper, and I'll cut. This will give me four. I can do 4 cards at a time, or calendars. So this will be 5.5 by 4 1/4, and you will get something that looks like this. Then you do the you cut the blue till it is 4 by 5 1/4. So you will have a little extra of your blue, which you could maybe make stars with your punch, little stars. Um, so then I have that. So I'll put use my tape. All these ideas and things you could get at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I also use Stampin' Up products. So to start the calendar, I will tape the black of the blue real quick, and I position it onto the red. Looks like this. And then the calendars I get on eBay. There is a somebody that makes these, and you can make them yourself because I do have a stamp, but I make 35 for 12 months, 35 packages of these. So that's a lot of stamping I would be doing if I did it. So I like to just get this off of eBay, and then I tape that in the back of the blue. And this is how I do all my calendars. I always have 2 different color background papers and then my calendar. Then I have a die cut of this red swirly thing, and I put it through my Big Shot, and it comes out looking like this. So I kind of put it up against my white paper here, position it wherever you kind of like it, and then I used a pencil and just marked the places where I needed to cut. And then I just cut those. And I have my little trash bin in there. It's always nice to have a little trash bin. I put a little bit of glue on these since they're so thin. You really can't get the tape on. It'll get all over the place if you try to do the tape. So a little glue, just kind of wherever you like it. I kind of brush it a little bit on. Try to get it on the ends so that it'll stick. And then just position it wherever you kind of like. And then also with my die cut, I have these different size stars. So I did one in blue, and I did one in red, or white, I'm sorry. Nothing in red. And so I did a red star instead of a blue star. So I will demonstrate that real quick. Set it on your extra, paper. I used my extra blue for scrap paper to do the die cutting. There's the blue star. Just punch it out. Okay, and so I have the blue star, and I put a couple of these little dimensional dots on the back of them, just so it kind of sticks up a bit. A little dimension on the card or the calendar. I stick that in the middle, and then I already have my little white star, and I just used my tape on that, and I stuck that in the middle of the blue one, so it looks like that. Then I have this tiny little star punch, and I punched three red small stars out. And with this, I used my, where did it go? My glue dots. And you can get all this stuff. I mean, you'll see Stampin' Up, but there's other brands out there that you don't have to order from Stampin' Up. You can do Michael's, like I said, or Hobby Lobby, or any craft store that's in your area. And then they're kind of hard to see, but you can see them when you have them down here. Little round glue dots. So I just stick my stars right on them. And then you can either take your scissors and kind of lift them off. I have this little tool here that I just kind of lift them off. Maybe my scissors works a little better. And you just position them on your card however you like them. I like the one in the center of my white star. Oh gosh. And yeah, however you want to put it. And there you have your calendar for July. And I'll make about I'll make about 35 of these. And that's kind of my process of how to get ideas for my calendars and then how I make them. And I'm always trying to use up, like for my calendars, I'm always trying to use my old stamp sets, my old die cuts, some paper, maybe some pattern paper that I have extras of, but everything I try to do with the calendars is stuff I have at home.
Okay. Thanks. And then I want to kind of go back and just show some of your past July calendars, because every year you do come up with a new great idea. So let's kind of go through these really quick. And then I'm going to show some more of her ideas for her months that she used. And so this just kind of shows the big variety and how fun it is every month to turn the card and see what's the next month's card. So thank you, Stacy.